Hello everyone, it's your buddy Svenrei here once again coming at you with another Warframe video. I'm excited to do this one because this is a subject that's very near and dear to my heart. It's about clans in Warframe. Now, what clans are? They're basically the guilds or the alliances of other games, meaning that you get an extended group of people and you're all under one faction and it's all lovey-dovey. Now, as you guys can see on my arm here, I'm a part of Genesis X. That's because I bought the clan emblem for 50 plat out of the marketplace that I get to slap on my frames. And down here, in case you guys haven't noticed, it's also on my Sentinel. This little Genesis X logo. This is our clan. This is the clan that my buddy started way back in middle school, back when we played MapleStory, for an idea of how long ago that was. I know people still play MapleStory, but, you know, back when we played it. Made its way to Warframe in high school, and this is where we've been settling down a lot. Now, what clans are, as I said, they're basically the guilds of other games, which is just a giant social network, and you guys get to have a whole bunch of fun together. And there are a lot of unique perks that not a lot of games would give a normal guild thing that WGE has given to clans in Warframe. Now, what these are, the biggest one is a dojo. Now, in order to go to the dojo, you need a clan key. Upon entering a clan, there will automatically be a clan key blueprint that's been put in your foundry. For those of you who don't know who the foundry is, it's right here in your little ship. Pops up with all the stuff that you need to know. So, a clan key will cost you 1 Morphic, 500 polymer bundles, 500 ferrite, and 1500 credits, and then the 12-hour waiting period, or you could rush it for 10 platinum. And since the game gives you 50 plat on the start, you could do that if you want to. You will have the assets available to you to do that. This is very important to know because without a clan key, you can't enter the dojo. Now, to show you guys what the dojo looks like, I will go into our dojo. Genesis X has a very large dojo. We've worked on that pretty tirelessly over the course of a few years, and as a result, we have what is, in my opinion, one of the best dojos possibly in Warframe. I'm willing to make that claim. I'm not go ahead and saying we're the best dojo in all of Warframe. We just have every lab, we have obstacle courses, we have dueling rooms, we have like a lot of spare power, we got a whole lot of stuff. It's quite the expansive dojo. And I'll show you guys a few things. But this is a dojo. The fun part about a dojo is that no one else can enter this other than Genesis X members, or wherever your clan is, or whatever your clan becomes named. Now, in order to create a clan, you would go to the Communications tab in your pause menu, Clan, and then if you're not in a clan, you can create a clan, and then when if your name gets approved, provided it's not vulgar, profane, whatnot, it'll be good to go, and you could start with a cap of 5 people. Genesis X is the second smallest clan size that can host 30, and I think it goes 100, 500, and then it'll go to 1,000. However, the cost of adding rooms and whatnot increases as your clan size will increase. That's an important thing to note. Now, if you guys would like to join Genesis X, hit me up in the comments with your in-game name. I can add you, and we can talk about adding you. Most likely, I'll just add you. No biggie. It's very fun. Genesis X is a very kind clan. This is basically half explaining clans and half kind of plugging our own clan, of course. But yeah, this is a really fun dojo. We have a lot of fun with it here. But like the dueling room, as I said. Now, ever since they added Conclave, PvP's been a little bit more available. However, previously, now you could blame one of my friends, Ian, for this one because this dueling room is meant to be extremely constricted, mostly melee. I don't know why he did this, but you know what? That's what it is. Dueling rooms used to be one of the only real sources for PvP, reliable PvP. And you couldn't get that unless either your friend would constantly invite you to his dojo or you had a dojo of your own. So as I mentioned, dojos are extremely important, and you can do a whole lot. You could build certain stuff that you couldn't get ordinarily. Like, I will show this to you now. Go to our research labs. We have a transporter rather than walking all the way there. But look at the lab right across from here. This is the Corpus kind of lab. You get to build Corpus-esque stuff that you wouldn't find in the shop otherwise, or would cost only platinum, like the Quanta. If you try to get the Quanta through the standard shop, What I just did there was I duplicated the blueprint for 15,000 credits. Ordinarily, you can only buy the Quanta for platinum. You couldn't get the Quanta blueprint out of the shop. However, if you're in a clan that has all of this, then guess what? You're capable of getting all this done. It's actually a really nice feeling. Like, I'm going to go ahead and start a project here. People in clans can start a project, and other clan members can contribute to it, but I'm going to contribute to this because, you know what? I feel like letting us have the Helios. I didn't know we didn't have that. You can get 2 Sentinels out of the clan, which is very nice. The Jin and the Helios. And you can get a whole lot of weapons, and I will show you possibly what a lot of people care about here. The Tenno Lab. You can get 3 Warframes out of this that you ordinarily can't really find the parts for. The Zephyr is purely clan, and as is Volt, and Banshee's parts are only through a clan, to my knowledge. You know, Banshee chassis, helmet systems. You still have to farm up all the materials, but you can duplicate the helmet, chassis, and system blueprints, which you can't get from a boss. Anywho, this pretty much sums up clans in a pretty neat little nutshell. Let me know again if you want to join with Genesis X. I'll run it by a few people, see if we can, you know, we'd love to have more people in, of course. Anywho, if you liked what you heard in this video, please leave a like. It helps me out so very much. And if you want to, you know, keep up with me pretty regularly, do Warframe Wednesdays and Fridays, please consider hitting that nice little red subscribe button below me. A huge help to me. I'm only 8 away from my goal from September 1st. I set the goal of 50. If you guys want to help me out with that, please do. Anywho, this has been Sven. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.